What's up, guys and gals? It's the Tyrant here, and today we're going to be taking a closer look at the mission 2 betrayals, more specifically if we can get to the pulse generators early. Now, in order to do this, I decided to assume the role of 343 Guilty Spark. Now, on the downside in this game, he does not have any weapons that he can use. On the bright side, though, he can not only fly, but he's also invincible. So we can use this to get to the pulse generators very early, since we can pretty much navigate anywhere we want to around the map. Now, if you get to the first generator before triggering any of the enemies below, as you can see, no, the glow that you usually see isn't there. If you go into the center of the area, nothing happens. There's nothing here to actually do. However, if you go back out and do trigger the areas in the first canyon right here, and you go back up, voila! Is there, and yes, even as 343 Guilty Spark, you can activate the pulse generator or disrupt it or whatever you're technically doing. But what about the other two? So now that we've got the enemies spawned and everything, is it going to continue on like this, or do you have to hit a series of triggers in order to actually get each pulse generator to spawn appropriately? So we're going to try the second pulse generator first. This is a really tough one on Legendary just because there's so much flood here and a couple of rocket flood hanging around too. And so to get here, I actually skipped over the bridge section. Like once you get to the bridges outside, I just went ahead and flew down because why not? And it looks like no, apparently there are other triggers that you have to hit because there's nothing in this room either. Okay, so the first two were kind of a bust. Obviously, they require certain events to happen. So what about the final trigger? This actually is going to be a very important question. So what if there actually is a place where you can actually deactivate the final pulse generator? And if you can, did you have to deactivate all three, or was it just the final one? Well, when I get to the final area, because none of the other enemies spawn, none of these spawn either. Interestingly enough, I can actually get through the area and activate all the doors and everything, so that's all good. But in terms of actually getting to the pulse generator itself, this is the final pulse generator. Again, there is nothing there. So it appears that you actually do have to play through the mission normally, even though, yes, with 343 Guilty Spark, you can still fly through it. It doesn't look like you can get to the pulse generators sooner than you would like to. You still have to play through the mission, and you have to trigger all those events in order to allow the pulse generators to actually come online so that you can take them offline. Kind of weird when you think about it. But yep, so that answers that question. So what do you guys want to see me explore in Halo next? I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below, or please feel free to hit me up on Twitter at MythicTyrant. A link to my Twitter feed can be found in the description below. And I want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you for taking the time out of your busy day to sit down and watch this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, I hope you'll consider subscribing for more great content right here on MythicTyrant.com. Thank you guys and gals so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll catch you all right back here next time. And as always, I'm the Tyrant, signing off.